Welcome to a special deep dive into my Nissan Skyline collection. From classic Hakosuka legends to modern GTR icons, let's explore every detail that makes these JDM machines so unforgettable. The Hot Wheels Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR LBWK captures the raw spirit of Japanese car culture. Based on the legendary Hakosuka, this casting features Liberty Walk's signature wide-body look, aggressive stance, and unmistakable silhouette. As part of the Then and Now series, it pays tribute to both the past and the modern reinterpretations of the Skyline legend, a must-have for collectors who appreciate the blend of heritage and street style. This TimeMicro Skyline KPGC10 showcases the Hakosuka in a finely detailed 1/64 scale. Liberty Walk's touch makes it stand out with flared arches, racing wheels, and an authentic JDM vibe. Every line of the car speaks of 1970s racing history combined with modern tuner aesthetics. It's not just a model car, it's a miniature tribute to the roots of Japanese motorsport and the influence of custom builders who keep the Skyline legacy alive. The Hot Wheels Liberty Walk Skyline has a larger and more exaggerated size, giving it a toy-like presence that stands out in any display. By contrast, the TimeMicro version feels tighter in scale, with far superior detailing, from the body lines to the wheels and paint finish. Under every aspect, TimeMicro delivers a more realistic and collector-focused model, while Hot Wheels keeps the fun factor with its generous proportions. The Pop Race Nissan Skyline C210 Kaido Racer channels full Bosozoku energy in 1/64. Think slammed Shakotan stance, flared over fenders with stretched tires, a front-mounted oil cooler, and those tall Takayari pipes out back. The long hood and squared 70s lines keep it period correct, while the wild arrow and livery turn it into rolling street theater. It's a love letter to rebellious late 70s, 80s Japanese car culture. More attitude than lap time, built to shock, provoke, and make you smile. In any Skyline lineup, this is the loud, unapologetic troublemaker. Pop Race pushed the Hakosuka into drift culture with this unique V8 swapped Skyline. Aggressive aero, stripped-down style, and motorsport touches make it stand apart from more traditional versions. This casting represents the raw creativity of the Japanese drift scene, where classic Skylines are reinvented for sideways action. It's a model that speaks to the fusion of old-school style with modern performance, perfect for collectors who love cars with attitude and originality. This Hot Wheels Skyline HT 2000 GTX celebrates the golden era of Nissan performance. Part of the Nissan 5-pack, it brings the late 1960s Skyline Coupe into miniature form, complete with long hood, short deck styling, and unmistakable JDM lines. Known as the Kenmari, this model connects collectors to the roots of the Skyline legend before the GTR badge became a global icon. The Skyline RS Turbo, KDR30, often nicknamed the Iron Mask, is captured here by Hot Wheels in the HWJ Import series. With its sharp front design, retro boxy body, and racing heritage, it's a cult favorite among Skyline fans. This miniature highlights the transition from classic Skylines into the turbocharged performance era of the 1980s, a crucial chapter in the car's evolution. Another take on the KDR30 Skyline RS Turbo, this version gives collectors an alternative color and finish under the J Imports line. Details like the bold front grille and squared stance remain, but the new deco emphasizes its racing pedigree even more. For many fans, this model is about celebrating the car that bridged the gap between early Skylines and the modern GTR monsters. Here's another BNR32 released as part of the Nissan 5-pack by Hot Wheels. These packs often showcase multiple Skylines or Nissan models, giving a sense of family lineage. This BNR32 isn't just a standalone piece, it shares space with siblings, emphasizing how the Skyline nameplate evolved across time. Its detailing, from hood vents to wheel choice, represents the tuner style the BNR32 is known for. Collectors love these packs because they tell a story, not just show a car. This one's the Skyline GTR BNR32 under the HW Screen Time series. The BNR32 is iconic, a balance of performance, capability, and timeless design. In Screen Time, the car gets stylized presentation, likely bold graphics, maybe a cinematic card art style referencing pop culture shock screens. The details like the quad tail lights, the boxy but athletic proportions, and the tuner aesthetic make it a highlight for anyone who loves classic Japan 90s performance. Pop Race's take on the R32 Skyline GTR under PR64 focuses on precision and detail. Every curve of the boxy 90s design is faithfully recreated, from the signature quad tail lights to the iconic hoodline. This model often comes in authentic colors with realistic wheels, making it a scale-accurate tribute to one of Nissan's most legendary cars. For collectors, it's about celebrating the Godzilla legacy in a premium miniature. Here's a second variation of the Nissan Skyline GTR BCN-R33, also from the HWJ Imports line. Same body as your other R33, but with a different color scheme that highlights different details. Wheels, trim pieces, maybe even window tint or decals. These alternate color releases make collecting more interesting, showing how the same base design can look totally different with just paint and accessories. This model is the Hot Wheels Nissan Skyline GTR BCN-R33 from the HWJ Imports series. It captures the sleek, powerful look of the R33 generation Skyline, beloved in JDM tuner culture. With its wide stance, aggressive front fascia, and detailed bodywork, it stands out among more ordinary models. If you love Skylines for their performance and presence, this casting brings those traits into miniature form. This black R33 Skyline GTR comes from the 70s versus 90s series. The pairing aligns two eras, and this R33 represents the 90s, of course. It has darker styling cues, perhaps smoked windows or a noir finish, which give it a moodier, more aggressive presence. It's one of those pieces that bring contrast into the collection, showing that Skylines aren't just about bright color or flashy mods, but also attitude through tone. This casting brings the legendary R32 GTR into the premium line with a Pandem wide-body kit. Part of the car culture. Modern Classics series, it emphasizes realism with rubber tires, metal body, and sharp detailing. The Pandem look enhances the raw Skyline attitude, flared arches, racing stance, and street-ready presence. It's a celebration of how the R32 evolved from a Group A racing icon into a tuner superstar. Here's the Miami 400 Skyline GTR, produced by Pop Race under their PR64 line. The name hints at a racing or custom livery, mixing Japanese performance with a Miami vibe. Bright colors, striking graphics, and performance wheels make it stand out compared to factory-styled versions. This is the type of casting that blends motorsport roots with lifestyle aesthetics, showing how the Skyline transcends cultures and continents. Finally, the Nissan Skyline GTR R33 Nismo 400R by Focal Horizon. Based on the ultra-rare Nismo tuned edition, this miniature recreates one of the most powerful factory R33s ever built. The details capture its muscular stance, aerodynamic kit, and motorsport DNA. Produced in 2024, it brings a modern collector's take on one of the most exclusive Skylines ever made, a true grail piece for JDM enthusiasts. This casting represents the ultra-rare Nissan Skyline GTR Z-Tune based on the R34. Only a handful of Z-Tunes were ever built by Nismo, making it one of the most coveted Skylines of all time. In 164, the model emphasizes unique features like the Z-Tune bumper, carbon details, and tuned stance. It's not tied to a big brand line here, but it's a jewel for collectors who know just how special the Z-Tune name is. This R34 Skyline GTR comes in a rare TimeMicro RZ specification, recreated in 164 by Mini GT. TimeMicro was one of Japan's most respected tuners, and their RZ builds are legendary for blending style and performance. The casting reflects subtle aero changes, tuned stance, and street-ready detailing. For collectors, it's a tribute not only to Nissan's engineering, but also to Japan's golden age of tuner culture. This one's unusual, a Skyline R34 wagon by Pop Race, produced in collaboration with X-Car Toys. It reimagines the GTR as a long-roof family hauler, but with all the aggressive styling cues intact. The front still screams R34, but the wagon body adds a quirky, collectible twist. It's the kind of model that sparks conversations in any display. Unexpected, detailed, and undeniably JDM at heart.